warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
My name is Kamal Bukhari. I'm from 8G class. On this good occasion, I will tell you guys a story entitled Jotaro and the Seven Angels. A long time ago, in a small village in Subarango, Dubai, there lived a young man named Jotaro. He was kind, handsome, and hardworking. Jotaro lived alone because his parents passed away. Jotaro worked in the fields and hunted in the forest. One sunny morning, Jotaro went to the forest to look for food. While walking, he heard the sound of laughter coming from nearby lake. Curious, he followed the sound and hid behind a tree. To his surprise, he saw seven beautiful women bathing in the lake. They were not ordinary women, they were angels who come down from the heaven. The angels began their magical sound on a rock by the lake. This sound allowed them to fly back to heaven. Jumbo noticed one soul that looked deeper, shining brighter than the others. And he had an idea. Suddenly, Jumbo took one of the souls and hid it under his jacket. Then he ran back to his house. Without the soul, one angel returned back to his heaven. When the other six angels flew back, the youngest angel named Namamulan was left behind. Namamulan cried by the lake, unsure of what to do. Feeling sorry, Joko approached her and pretended not to know what had happened. "Why are you crying, dear lady?" Joko asked kindly. "I've lost my soul, and I cannot return to my heaven." Namamulan said. Joko offered to help her and invited her to his house. Namamulan accepted because he had no other choice. Over time, they grew close and eventually got married. One evening, while cleaning house, Namamulan found her soul in the corner of his house. She realized that Joko had taken it. She felt sad, but she didn't angry. Instead, she spoke softly to him. "Joko, I know the truth. You took my soul and kept me here. I love you and our daughter, but I belong in heaven." Joko begged her to stay, but Namamulan explained that she could not. Joko and her daughter often looked up at the stars. They believed that Namamulan was protecting them and watching them in the sky.